I'm a queer person, and I've always been a huge sports fan, and a lot of my social life has always been kind of just going out and watching sports at bars. There is kind of a challenging space for they, thems, femmes, queers in sports bars. So for me, what I really wanted to create was a space where somebody like myself would feel comfortable.
Me and Ronnie, we've been talking about opening a sports bar for a really long time. I just gave her a call one day, and I was literally in the middle of my other job, and I was like, let's do this.
We always knew it was going to be sports bar, but we didn't know exactly what we wanted it to look like.
We were kind of bouncing ideas, and then a league of their own, Rockford Peaches, and then we were just like, boom. Because from the very beginning, we wanted to play and focus a lot on playing women's sports.
Because a lot of people, like, when they think of the Rockford Peaches, they obviously think of the movie, but it's cool to represent the actual team and to sort of see like where the history all came from. It really helped us to develop what we wanted to do here. Once we decided on the name, it was like, okay, cool. It's going to be a female-owned sports bar that is queer and that has a welcoming atmosphere and that focuses on femme sports. You want to open now? Okay, let's turn music on, turn the TVs on, open the door.
I would argue it's the best sports bar on the west side of the city. As soon as you kind of wandered in the first time, you could tell that at its core, this is a hardcore fan bar, and that's the really like hardcore Toronto atmosphere that we're really used to.
My first time here was actually as a customer, and like it was such an amazing experience. I walked in and I instantly felt like so welcome and so seen.
What I've always just really felt about sport is that the community is so incredible, and having experienced that for my entire life, I started probably at the age of 5. My dad coached me. I remember going down to Seattle, being from Vancouver, watching the Blue Jays play the Mariners. It's really shaped an incredible community for me.
It was really important. When I was growing up, it was all Blue Jays blankets, wallpaper, rugs, pajamas. Getting these just brings back a lot of memories, you know? You got Dave Winfield, Steve, Joe Carter. We both saw it and literally leaped with joy. We were like, we need to have these in the bar. Like, just look at these things. They're so incredible. Graham crackers with Joey Bats on it. Not even open. It's still full of cereal. Yeah. We should eat these one day.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. Anybody can come cheer on a game. Even if you don't like sports, maybe even start watching sports here and start getting into it, you know? We just wanted a space that everyone's welcome. Everybody is welcome here, and that's something we're very proud of.
With women's sports in general, it's sort of like watching the original 6, or like we're witnessing history. It feels very cool, and as a sports fan, just in general, it makes me feel very, very excited to witness the ground floor of a revolution of sports. It's so cool to me.
I think this is bigger than, or it's slowly becoming bigger than what we had really imagined. I know that sounds so cliche, but people are coming out to support and aren't afraid to come and want to support and want to be here. And yeah, I don't know. It just blows my mind, and it makes me so happy because that's what we wanted to do this entire time.
There we go, these guys are ready to go. Thank you. Everybody in the queer community and like outside of the queer community, a lot of people know about this establishment as like definitely the first queer sports bar as labeled.
Within the sports community, I do think that it is a powerful thing to say, to be a queer-friendly space. Operating in queer spaces, I have a lot of pals who are queer, who, you know, want to be able to go and watch sports, but have not always felt entirely comfortable. Most of our staff here are queer or femme, and it just feels so cool to see that this community wants to support what we're doing.
And so I feel really lucky working here because it's not something that I was really ever exposed to, but it's every day I get to see the space filled with like so many people who are here with a common passion. And it's a really good energy. I love it so much that I want to be a part of it, like on the wall, you know. I really wanted to have my art sort of reflect that idea. It's like how much I appreciate and love that community that I see here all the time.
This is the first restaurant I've worked in where I actually feel comfortable being in my skin and just expressing my queerness and also not feeling persecuted in any way or judged.
Everybody works so hard. I couldn't be more proud of the hard work and dedication. I have a lot of love for them, and I have a lot of love for Ronnie, and I have a lot of love for Peaches. Yeah. Not gonna get emotional, but I'm proud of it. I'm proud of this place. So, and I think the staff are proud of it as well.
We are just a vessel for something that already existed. The sports fans for women's sports, queer people that like sports, they already existed. We just truly, truly want people to feel like this is a safe space to come and build community through watching sports. That's what we want.